How's it going, guys? And welcome here to Barca Variety, and welcome here to another video and to the press conference of Ronald Koeman as he speaks out of a huge game tomorrow, and we keep on saying that, but it really is a huge game. There is no room for mistake, and we were all interested to see how Ronald Koeman would react to the defeat of Granada, and will the players bounce back? How will these players react, and how will Ronald Koeman react in his press conference? In today's video, we're going to be discussing all of Ronald Koeman's words in full length and in full detail, so let's get started. If we do get started with his words on Valencia and on the game itself, he said, "We have to improve in being more incisive and creating effectiveness, but especially at the defensive level. We are very disappointed because we lost a very great opportunity to climb to the top of the table. This shows that there are no easy games. There's no time to get sad. We still have a chance to win." And this is what I'm saying. There's no time to think about this game. We have to improve quickly. There is literally no time. It's a 3 times space between these games, and we have to react quickly and forget about what happened. And then he does get asked about his suspension and why did you get suspended, first of all, and how do you feel about it? He says, "We're going to appeal because I think it's a very unfair sanction. If you say what a character, they give you a 2 game ban. If you really insult, I think they give you a 20 game ban then. I will be in the stadium tomorrow, but probably not on the bench. And you guys don't know how much that would affect the players. You could say, well, he's gonna watch from the stadium, it's not a big deal, and it's only 2 games. But these 2 games are massive, huge games, and when your manager is not on the bench, shouting at you, criticizing you, giving you those instructions, you will pay for it. The players will feel like something is missing." And then he does get a question saying, "Do you feel that you're responsible for the Granada defeat? From your team selection to your substitutes to your red card, do you feel that you're responsible?" And I was very happy with how Ronald Koeman responded to this. He said, "As a coach, you're always responsible for choosing the team, for making changes during the game. I'm responsible and no one else. It was a great opportunity to go top of the league, but I think if we win all our remaining 5 games, we will be champions." And Ronald Koeman, this is a good thing about him. He's admitting his mistake and taking full responsibility. That's what you want from your coach. Not to hide away and try to blame it on the players. Because Ronald Koeman, to be honest and to be 100% fair, I actually love Ronald Koeman this season, but he has to take some blame for this game and for the Granada defeat. But then he does go on to talk about Samuel Umtiti, and the question is basically asking him, why did you select Umtiti? It was a shock to see Umtiti in that starting lineup, and why did you choose him? Was it to give rest to Langley? Was it to rotate? Was it to give him a chance? Ross Coleman said Umtiti played because of a technical decision. Umtiti is training well. If we had beaten Granada, nobody would ask me about the rotations. I accept it, but we all know that's true. And to be honest, yes, nobody would ask you about the rotations because we would have been rested players and we would have also got the 3 points. But there's one problem that you already started Sergio Roberto, and it seems like Ronald Koeman wants to fit Sergio Roberto whenever he can. I don't know why. And starting Sergio Roberto over Serginho Dest is a huge mistake, and it did not pay off for Ronald Koeman. And also, starting Umtiti, who hadn't started a game since that Asasuna away 2-0 win, and he also got subbed off at halftime. Ronald Koeman knows that Umtiti is not a good player anymore. He is not the player he was before his injury, and it is over for Umtiti in my opinion. And why did Ronald Koeman even think about starting him? He could have started Araujo and moved Minguza to the left, or he could have started Langley, or he could have went to the back four. But for Ronald Koeman, that was his decision, and he has to take responsibility. Talking about the suspension, he says, he gets asked, how will you give instructions from the bench? How will that happen if you'll only be on the stadium? He says, I don't know, to be honest. I have to know what is possible and what is not. I have to talk to Carlos Navel, and we will talk and we will look for the best way possible to have contact, if it is possible to have contact. But then, this was a very, very interesting question because reports went out to say that there was a meeting between Ronald Koeman and the heavyweights of the dressing room. And it was like basically the four captains and the heavyweights of the team and Ronald Koeman. He basically had that meeting to tell them that you can lead this team, you can take this team back up, and we all believe in you. And he wanted them to put the spirits high of the team after that loss and make them believe in themselves. It was the likes of Messi, PK, Busquets, Roberto, all of these players. And he got a question that wasn't the best question. Were there any disagreements in the meeting you had? Ronald Koeman wasn't happy with it. He says, I don't know why you ask me this type of question. Because we all want the best for the club. When I change the system, when there are changes, I first discuss it with the captains. But the final decision is, of course, my decision. And after the Granada game, we talked about everyone's disappointment. And that's it. I'm not going to talk about it. And Ronald Koeman, he's saying, I like this meeting. For me, I actually like it because it's kind of putting the spirits high and letting the players believe in themselves again. And I like the coach that is close to all the players. And guys, that brings an end to Ronald Koeman's press conference. These are all the words of Ronald Koeman. And if you did enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more videos, and as always, I'll see you in the match preview.